What it is, what it do, and welcome to Seaman Stadium. Joshua Adam William Marathon getting ready for action between the Brooks Bombers and the Okotoks Dawgs. As you can see right now, we are live on Flow Sports. The tarp is out there, but not that bad outside. Sunny skies are coming and potentially looking to continue this baseball game. You can see even right now, it seems like they're even ready to take that tarp off right now. So tarp was on there temporarily. So I think the only thing we're really worried about, baseball fans, is that the starting pitch might be delayed. Starting pitch was anticipated for 2:05, but you can see the tarp coming off there. That's nothing but good news here at Seaman Stadium for the Dawgs and the Bombers and all these fans that are out watching, and all you at home that are anticipating this afternoon delight of a game. I'm Joshua Adam William Marathon. I'll be calling the action here on Flow Sports as we will be getting to this momentarily. Everything coming off right now, so it all looks like things are moving in a positive fashion here at Seaman Stadium. And let's go and break down some of the stats before this game for the Okotoks Dawgs. They come in 22-10. They are 8-2 in their last 10 for the Bombers. They are 4-6 in their last 10. They've lost one to the Dawgs last night. They sit at the bottom of the West Division, sitting at 10-19. Bombers have only been able to take one so far from the Dawgs, and despite the fact that we are here at Seaman Stadium, this is a home game for the Brooks Bombers. So hoping to have better luck yesterday than they did against the Dawgs. And look at some of the leaders on both of these squads. Matthews right now, the best pitcher on this Bombers team with a best batter, getting all messed up here because of the rain going back and forth. But Matthews, the best batter on this team, with a 370 hit percentage so far, and Bedford leads in home runs for them, and 17 RBIs for Alt Briano so far this year. And on the Okotoks Dawg side, LaRoche leads as a 500 hitter. Crossan not too far behind him. Crossan always been a clutch player for this Dawgs squad, hitting .418. Scansey, 7 bombs so far. And we have that home run derby coming up here at the All-Star game right here at Seaman Stadium. And Scansey seems potentially like a shoo-in to be there. And Scansey also leads in RBI with 30. As you can see, the tarp's coming off right now off everything. The sun has came back in, so we might even be good right now to have first pitch still anticipated for 2:05, if not a little bit later here. But make sure you stay here on Flow Sports as we anticipate this ball game starting either right at 2:05 like expected, just as the tarp is just getting adjusted out in the outfield right now, or just a little bit after. But either way, we are going to have some baseball pretty soon here. It doesn't look to have the delay that we had. If you look right now to the right of me, well, those you can see on the broadcast, well, I'll do my job explaining, being your best weatherman that I can. It's sunny skies ahead here on to the right, the clouds that are coming in. So we probably get these tarps cleaned up. The fans are making their way back here into Seaman Stadium, getting ready to check out some matinee action. And then when the tarps are cleaned out, we can expect to play some ball here on a Sunday afternoon. So we will be back momentarily. See you soon. Hello, everyone. Once again, we're updating you on the latest here from Siemens Stadium. As you know, we had a little bit of a rain delay to start off here, but it's not going to throw off the opening pitch too much. So opening pitch was originally intended for around 2:05, but you won't have to wait too long. Right now is currently when the opening pitch was supposed to happen. Right now, we're expecting opening pitch at about 2:20. So in about 15 minutes time here, we will get to the first pitch. We'll have PA introductions coming up, and then we will get ready for a great game here at Siemens Stadium, a Brooks Bombers home game. See you in a bit. 2:20 for opening pitch.
Beautiful Sunday here in Okotoks. These are coming out. We are going to be delayed a little bit as we were going to start today. This baseball game will commence around 2:20. This baseball game will commence around 2:20. Thanks for coming out to the beautiful Siemens Stadium. This is my town. Hello, baseball fans. Happy Sunday. How are you feeling? Well, thanks for coming out to beautiful Siemens Stadium in what is turning out to be a beautiful afternoon. I want to give a round of applause to our grounds crew. Look how great this field looks. Oh, spectacular night. We are going to have so much fun. The last is, well, let's kick it off. With our Serene Fun Jewelry talk of the day, put your hands together for Seth Gurr. Gurr has been an absolute force on the mound for the Dawgs this summer with a total of 6 starts, 3 wins. Last night's contest, he went the distance, throwing 6.2 innings, striking out 5. Additionally, he successfully completed a perfect 10-inning sit this year for the Dawgs, which is a rare feat. He comes to us from the University of Montana, but originally from Coaldale, Alberta. Congratulations, Seth. Oh, here he comes!
Shortstop, number 8, Ricky Sanchez. Batting second out of Bellevue University, center fielder, number 35, Logan Rex. Batting third for the Okotoks Dawgs from Campbellsville University, right fielder, number 12, Zane Statsy. Batting fourth from Tennessee Tech University, third baseman, number 10, Connor Bronson. Batting fifth from the University of Portland, first baseman, number 46, Leo Cote. Batting sixth from Illinois State University, number 13, second baseman, Eric Mackey. Batting seventh out of Bellevue University, left fielder, number 38, Steven Elsner. Batting eighth from the University of Utah, designated hitter, number 23, Brandon Paez. Batting ninth out of Lynn Community College, catcher, number 16, Chase Logan. And your starting pitcher for tonight coming out of McKee State University, number 19, Karen Williams. Now introducing the Brooks Bombers, leading off, right fielder, number 24, Ben Fishel. Center fielder, number 2, Peyton Matthews. Left fielder, number 3, Christian Altamirano. First baseman, number 6, Wyatt Ormandi. Third baseman, number 10, Seth Recker. Second baseman, number 20, Maddox Schaefer. Catcher, number 15, Liam Kirsch. Designated hitter, number 40, Lucas Rick. Shortstop, number 5, J.R. Bedford. And starting pitcher, number 18, Chad Stansfield.
Our fans are asking around to be ready. Remove your hats for the playing of our national anthem.
What it is, what it do, and welcome to beautiful Seaman Stadium for this home game for the Brooks Bombers, taking on the 3-time in a row multi-time champion Okotoks Dawgs. Should be a good one here this afternoon, as Statchfield will be your first pitcher that you get a chance to see here for Brooks. Statchfield does have previous action against this Okotoks Dawgs team. He comes from Santa Clarita, California, going to the College of the Canyons. He's a freshman. Previous times, he's faced Okotoks 3 times in his 6 times pitched so far in this WCBL season. The first time was June 19th in a 6-5 loss. He pitched 2 innings, gave up 2 runs, and it was 3 hits against him, walked 3, got 2 strikeouts in that one, faced 12 batters. And then in the lone win so far this year for the Bombers, he pitched 1 inning in that game, gave up 2 hits, no strikeouts in that. And then on Canada Day was part of that unfortunate side for the Bombers where they lost 15-4. He pitched 1.5 innings, gave up 6 runs on 6 hits, struck out 1, and walked 1 in that one as well. As we look now at the outfield and where everyone is placed, Aromde, he is at second. Shaver, Aromde is at first, excuse me. Shaver at second. Bedford at shortstop. Wrecker at third. We'll get to the outfield after Ricky Sanchez's first pitch here as Sanchez steps up into the box here. Sanchez, a mainstay with this Dawgs team, part of these multiple championships for the Okotoks Dawgs. As first pitch goes, and it is hit, going right to foul, but it will go foul, and 1 strike picked up. First pitch at 2:26 here at Siemens Stadium. Sanchez is hitting .333 this year. No home run for him yet. 9 RBI. That one smacked right down the middle, and Sanchez gets all of that one. He's rounding first and now trying to make it for second. It's going to be a tight one. He slides in. He's safe. How's up that? Sanchez started us off with a fantastic double, sliding in and picking up that double right off the bat there to electrify the Dawgs fans in the crowd. But reminder, this is a Bombers home game, but nice nonetheless there by Sanchez as he gets going, as Logan Grant now will step up. He is hitting .304 so far this season, and just 2 pitches in and a double to start off for your Okotoks Dawgs. For the home fans here, for the Bombers, hoping to see something from their pitcher, trying to get a K to start off here, but starts off with a ball down for Statchfield. 6 Ks on the year in 8 innings pitched, a 9 ERA. So 1-0 to start off. Second pitch. That one goes up high as well, so 2-0 count. Keep an eye on Sanchez as well, as he is known to steal a base or 2. So 2-0 count to start off here. Top of the first. Sanchez on second, dealing, and a nice K blistering right by Logan Grant there. You know, Stanchfield wanted that one. Sometimes you just want to see it go by, and is able to pick up the strike right there. Had one from a foul earlier, but able to get him to swing on that one. So 2-1 count, no outs. Runner on second. That one, they're going to say just misses, so 3-1 count. Logan with a chance to walk here with Rabin Stansky on. We talked about him at the top and how powerful he has. 7 homers this year and leads the Dawgs in RBI. So I'm sure they don't want to have him come on with 2 on. And he is going to swing on that one to get a full count. So 3-2 count now. Grant has 2 homers this year. 7 RBI. Facing a full count here. Pitcher dealing. Smack down off the back of the pitcher's glove, and running in is Sanchez. He's rounding in, and that's going to be the 8th RBI of the season for Grant. And just like that, in no time at all, the Dawgs are on the board as they lead 1-0. So Grant comes in and finds his 8th RBI. Sanchez starts off with that double, and the Dawgs get scoring early on here after a little bit of a rain delay. And that brings in Zane Skansky. 30 RBI this season, 7 homers. And he faces the strike to start off here. Runner goes, and so does the batter as he slams that one, and Grant going for third. And now we're going to have runners at the corners with still no outs, and Connor Krausen is about to come out. 418 hitter. This guy has made many moments with this Dawgs team, and right now they're just making all the moments as 3 hits to start off with 3 batters, and now you bring in Connor Krausen. 1-0 game so far. Dawgs flexing their muscle right now, hitting everything. That one hit, but it goes foul, so start off here. 0-1 count. First time Stanchfield has been ahead since Sanchez. Actually, that's Ron Stansky, last batter, he was ahead too. My apologies. That one goes down to make it a 1-1 count. No outs yet for the Bombers in this one. Dawgs have been hitting everything they've seen so far. That one goes up high and be a ball, so 2-1 count. Krausen 27 RBI, not too far behind Stansky. Trying to add another one. Dealing. And swings on that one to make it a 2-2 count. Coate will be up next. He is hitting .250 this year, and then Matchy and then Elsner are the next 3 batters expected. Runner goes. Slide it in, and he's going to get in there. So now, runners at the corner, no more. Runners at second and third now for the Dawgs. Krausen has a chance to make this Dawgs lead a little bit higher now with the right hit. Facing a full count. And no outs. And he swings on that one. And that's going to feel good for Stanchfield as he picks up his 7th strikeout of the year. And strikeouts, one of the best batters in all of the WCBL. And that'll bring up Coate. My apologies. Coate right now hitting .250 this year, 1 homer, 5 RBI. So Coate, he can bring someone else in here. Gets that one. And that's going to be an easy out right there. So after getting themselves in a little bit of hole, having runners in the corner and then the stolen base with no outs, Bombers have got up to just having no outs against them now to get into 2 outs and are now in a better way here, trying to get out here with only giving up 1 run. Eric Matchy up. That goes for a ball, so start off with a 1-0 count. One-0 count. 2 are on, 2 out. That one goes fouls, make it a 1-1 count here. If Matchy is able to get on here and bring some around, Elsner would be due up next here for the Dawgs. Sanchez started off with a double and came in with an RBI from Grant. Big swing on that one. So Stanchfield, after giving up hits the first 3 batters he's seen, has settled down quite significantly. Has a K, got an easy out, and now facing a strike here to only give up the 1 run to the Dawgs after it looked like a lot more was coming his way. There's a hit, goes down the middle, and a run comes in for the Dawgs as Matchy runs across 1, and he's going to bring across 2, and the Dawgs open it up wide open, facing 2 outs, 2 strikes, and 2 RBIs are able to come across. And Eric Metchie picking up RBI number 11 and number 12. And the Dawgs open it up, now lead 3-0. Big swing on that one. And another swing there. Stanchfield digging in deep. Got it back down to an 0-2 count here. Trying to get Elsner out. Trying to find his second strikeout here of the inning. Runner goes. There's a hit down to right. And Fischel's able to get on top of it. Dawgs bring in 3 on RBIs from Grant and from Matchy as they lead right now 3-0. You're watching WCBL Baseball on Flow Sports.
Specializes in home equity and residential mortgage financing for individuals in a variety of credit situations. Visit capitaldirect.ca to learn more today. We'd also like to remind fans that this is a Brooks Bombers home game, and we are appreciative that everyone has showed up today to cheer on both the Dawgs and the Bombers.
So Ben Fischel is up now. He got the last out of the last inning for the Bombers, and we'll see what he can do here. And starts off with a high pitch right there. Pitching right now for the Dawgs is Cameron Williams. Saw his first set of action on June 29th against Lethbridge in a win where he pitched 5 innings. That one also goes for a ball. Only gave up 1 hit, faced 27 batters, and got 2 strikes. So a pretty impressive debut for him in a game that the Dawgs won against Lethbridge 14-6. 2-1 count to start off here. There's a smack down to right field. That one is going to be caught nicely there. And first out of the game in the inning picked up here by Okotoks. Swing on that one here as Matthews steps in. He has 4 homers so far this year with 13 RBI, 370 hitter. He gets a big chunk of that one, but not in fair, so that one will go out. Williams leading in batting average for the Bombers so far this season, hoping to find their first hit here, but he faces an 0-2 count. Almost goes down there, but able to save that one and has it go foul. One, 2 count, 1 out. And he gets him right there. And Williams will pick up his 5th K on the season, his first of this game. And a quick 2 outs here for the Dawgs against the Bombers. Altamirano step in here. He's hitting .281, has a homer this year, 17 RBI. Is the leader in RBI for this Bombers team. Hoping to get the hitting going so far. Strike right there. On 1 count. One, 2 outs so far to Altamirano. Chips that one, so it goes foul. Williams looking to get out. Like I said, his pitching debut was against Lethbridge here just a few days ago, June 29th. Looking to start off impressively here as he deals. There's a little chipper there. It's going to be a close one, but the Dawgs are able to pick up the out as Cote gets it at first. And the Dawgs lead 3-0. Bombers can pick up a hit as we head to the top of the second. You're watching WCBL Baseball on Flow Sports.
batting out of the University of Utah, designated hitter, number 23, Brandon Paez.
So a quick out to start things here.
Now batting from Linden,
Chase Logan will step in.
catcher, number 16, Chase Logan.
There's a strike to start off here. One goes down for a ball. Chase Logan hitting .275 this year. 2 home runs for 7 RBI. That one goes up high for a ball. Dawgs started off the last inning hot. This time, Bombers were able to pick up that first out early. Two count. That went down, hit foul, so stays in. There's a hit, and again, an easy out here for the Bombers as they get 2 quick outs here.
Now batting from Pittsburgh State University, shortstop, number 8, Ricky Sanchez.
So Ricky Sanchez comes back up, got a double the first time. We'll try to find more power hitting that he had the first time at bat. That one goes outside for a ball, 2-0 count. Say he went on that one, or at least it was a strike, so 2-1 count. That one goes down for a ball. Big swing there, so full count, 2 outs, no one on. And see if Stanchfield can get out of this one. He's thrown 24 strikes so far to 12 balls. See if that 25th one can go across the plate and get the Bombers out of this inning. And it's another hit by Sanchez. This time it's going to be a single as he gets on.
Now batting from Belleville University, center fielder, number 35, Logan Bratz.
Grant brought in Sanchez last time, picking up his 8th RBI. One goes foul and goes off near the broadcast booth and then rolls back. You know, I've been calling Dawgs games for 4 years. And I've never seen that before. That one goes down. Sanchez is going to go for the base, and he's going to get it. So once again, Logan Grant will see Sanchez at second with a chance to bring him in. The rain starting to fall, and some patrons starting to make their way out. There's a hit there by Grant. It's going back deep to the wall. And a sliding catch. What a catch there. Looked to be by Matthews. And that will take us out of the inning. You're watching WCBL Baseball on Flow Sports. Dogs are up.
Hey, Dawgs fans, don't forget about our 2025 WCBL All-Star Game. It's going to be hosted right here Saturday, July 19th. So make sure you get your tickets. This game features a home run derby, an East versus West battle, clear on-grass space making, fireworks, and more. This will be the last All-Star Game hosted by the Dawgs for a while. So make sure you get your tickets to be the fun.
The second game is presented by Foothill Creamery, speaking joy since 1969. Now that is first baseman number 6, Wyatt Orlando.
The rain comes down, but that's not going to... The rain comes down, but we are still going here as we go to the top of the third. There's a hit going to left, but Elsner's able to get on that one and pick up the out for the Dawgs. Again, mild rain coming down, not anything too crazy right now. A few fans, though, gonna duck for a little bit of coverage right now. Don't want to get wet. Recker will step in. Recker will try to end this hitless streak so far early on here. That hit goes foul. That one also goes foul, so 2 strikes to start off here. That one going down to center. Chasing it down to get on top of it. Nice catch there. And 2 outs now after 2 hits to the outfield, and the Dawgs outfielders were able to get on top of that one. That'll bring up Shaver. He's hitting .297 so far this season.
Now batting, second baseman, number 20, Maddox Shaver.
Swing on that one. 0-1 count to start off with. Oh, 2 count with 2 outs. That one goes down in the dirt.
Third game is presented by Buckle Vodka, a great vodka for our friends in the country world. Hashtag Buckle Up.
The live sports experience.
Now batting at Campbellsville University, right fielder, number 12, Zane Skatsy.
Start off with a strike here for Stansky. We talked about all the power that he has. 400 hitters so far this year. He has a hit and a run so far in this one. There's a big hit, goes down to left field and lands for Zane as he's going to try to round and go for the double. He's going for the double, and he will get it. And so far, 2 for 2 in this game, has that power bat, and he is showing it in shades right now as he rounds to second and finds his second hit of the game.
Third baseman, number 10, Connor Croson.
Connor Croson now comes up. another hit right there, and Zane's going to come around. He's going to score, and Crossan's going to pick up the RBI, and Okotoks now leads 4-0. Cote now will come up, and he'll try to find some power here. There's a hit, bounces over the head of the shortstop and put it on the Jets, trying to come home. Is he going to try to go for it? He is! He's going! He's straight on! Dawgs lead 5-0 as Crossan makes another spectacular play here at Siemens Stadium to top all the great Dawgs plays he's had. And another great play there by Connor on a triple also for Cote. And the Dawgs continue to keep up the runs in this one. Now a 5-run game here. Eric Matchey will step in. No outs yet either in this one. There's a hit, and the Bombers will be able to pick up their first out here.
Now batting out of Delta University, left fielder, number 38, Stephen Elsner.
And Elsner will step in, 300 hitter. Hasn't got a hit so far in this one. There's a swing there, so 0-2 count. Well, chip shot right there. Is that enough to bring in the run? No, it's not. So now 2 outs picked up here. Runner stranded at third right now.
Now batting from the University of Utah, designated hitter, number 23, Brandon Paez.
Paez, 368 hitter. See if he can bring across that run from third. Start off with a strike here. That one goes up high for a ball. There's a hit. It lands for Paez as he will pick up his 12th RBI. And Cote will come across, and now it is 6-0 for the Dawgs. Not the start here the Bombers wanted on this home game.
Now batting for Blue Bend Community College, catcher, number 16, Chase Logan.
Chase Logan now back to the bottom of the order here for the Dawgs. Could see Sanchez if Logan is able to find the hit here. One count to start off here. One goes down to the dirt for a ball. Runner goes. And safe. Paez able to pick up the steal right there. I believe that's the third stolen base in this game now for the Dawgs. They have been perfect when trying to go and chase for a bag. So 3-1 count right now, 2 outs. That one will go foul to get us to a full count. Two outs. And he gets them right down the middle to take us to the end of the inning. But Dawgs put up 3 more, and they now lead 6-0.
The live sports experience is changing. Teams and facilities are under pressure to provide online and in-venue entertainment. IKS Live has the right team to deliver. We provide service across North America and produce the best fan experience, in the seats or streaming to you. IKS Live continues to bring you the best seat in the house.
So we go to the bottom here. Bottom of the third. There's a hit, and they finally find their first hit in this one. And the Bombers got to feel good about that one as they're able to finally get on the board. As Kirsch hit .259 so far this season and is able to find that hit. Rick will step in here. First time with a runner in position here for the Bombers, and see if they can find some momentum now after getting their first crack at the bat. There's a hit down to center field. Grant gets on top of that one to find the first out here of the inning. Big swing on that one. Another swing. Get it to an 0-2 count. And he gets them down on those one. 3 strikes in a row there for the second out here. They start off with the hit, but then 3 strikes in a row. This will bring up Fischel back to the top of the lineup. His second bat of the day here. Has one on first, but down 2 outs here as Williams has been having a great day so far. Just the 1 hit given up. He starts off with a strike on this count right here. So 2 on right now. It's off of the ball. There's a swing. So 1-1, 2 outs. That one goes down in the dirt. So 2-1 count. Swings on that one, 2-2. Smacks that one, and they're going to be able to pick up the out. Yes, they are, and the Dawgs continue to have their lead, leading 6-0.
The fourth game is proudly presented by Service Credit Union, supporting public standards, farmers, and entrepreneurs with advice that helps you feel good about your life. Now batting from Pittsburgh State University, shortstop, number 8, Ricky Sanchez.
So in steps Ricardo Sanchez here at the start of the 4th inning. My name's Dan Donnelly. I'm going to be taking over here for Josh. He just had to run. So yeah, we're here at Siemens Stadium here in the 4th inning. Ricky takes a ball low. You know, Ricky's having a pretty good year so far here for the Dawgs. You know, obviously a mainstay kind of year after year. Ricky swings and he hits a single through the third base side. He's on for the second time tonight already. Potentially the third, actually. He's off to a very hard start here tonight.
Now that center fielder, number 35, Logan Grant.
So Sanchez aboard at first. Here comes Logan Grant, the pride of Bellevue University and Chestermere, Alberta. Grant takes low for ball one. A swing and a miss by Grant there as the count evens 1-1. It's a beautiful day here at Siemens Stadium. You know, clouds are threatening a little bit off in the distance, but overall it's a real nice day for baseball. Which, you know, at a ballpark like this, it's tough to have any bad days for baseball. Grant takes a changeup low in the dirt. It looks like Sanchez is going to advance to second here. A real good dirt ball read by Sanchez. It's his second one of the game. Just on top of things, really. You know, that's such a tough part of baseball. Knowing when to go, knowing when not to. Knowing if the catcher's really going to be able to keep that ball in front of him. But Sanchez does a real elite job there. Here's the 2-1. Swung on by Grant and hit down the left field line. This is going to score Sanchez, no problem. Grant's going to be in there with a stand-up double at second, and it's 7-0 Dawgs. Off to a great start here on a Sunday.
Now batting, number 12, Zane Scansey.
So here comes Zane Scansey, number 12 here for the Dawgs. He's had a great start to the year. Some of the most impressive numbers in the league. You see that 395 average. You see 5 home runs. He's off to a great start. Really seeing the ball well. Scansey takes strike one here on the outer half. Looked like a fastball there. So here's the 1-1 pitch. Scansey fouls the ball off down the right field line. Brings the count to 1-2. Got Stanchfield here. You know, he's really coming at these guys. Pretty aggressive here from him, you know, to Scansey, especially given the base open. The 1-2's fouled off by Scansey. So he'll see another one here. Looked like it might have been a changeup. You know, a little low there. Does a real good job fighting it off. So the count's now 2-2 here. Stanchfield holds, kicks and delivers. This one's fouled down the right field line. In foul territory, the right fielder makes the play, and he gets it back into the infield real quick here. That's a nice play there by Fischel. keep the runner right where he is, and it's going to be 1 out with Connor Croson coming to the plate here.
Now that is number 10, Connor Croson.
Croson, much like Scansy, off to a real hot start. Announcing today that he's going to be going to Tennessee Tech next year. Sounds quite excited about it. Obviously, Dawg through and through and Okotoks native through and through. So I think the organization's quite excited to see him succeed. Croson takes ball 1 up high. Fastball there for ball 1 from Stanchfield. Croson hits the ball to short here. Shortstop fields it. He gets it over to first real quick for the 2nd out of the inning. That's a nice play there by J.R. Bedford. Does move the runner Grant over to 3rd.
Now batting, number 46, Leo Cote.
And so now we'll see Leo Cote, Dawgs Academy alumni. He's been swinging a real hot bat since getting into the starting lineup here for the college team. We'll see if that can continue with a runner in scoring position here at 3rd and Grant. Here's Chatfield's 0-0. It's taken in by Cote for ball 1. Cote's looking real comfortable at this level. The Oregon State product. He looks real good. Takes ball 2 outside. Looked like it might have been a changeup there. Something a little different. Potentially with a base open and a runner in scoring position. We'll see what he comes with here at 2-0. There's ball 3 outside from Stanchfield. With a hot bat like Cote, you do want to be careful with a runner on 3rd. We'll see if they even bother coming at him here. There's strike 1. And the 3-0 strike right down the middle. And so here's Stanchfield on 3-1. We'll see if Cote gets anything to hit here. Oh, and Cote swings and hits this one deep. Back to right field. This one's going to go. It's a home run for Leo Cote. His 2nd real hard hit ball of the game. It's going to bring the score to 9-0 on just a great swing by Leo Cote. The Dawgs are really taking it to Brooks today. Big swings of the bat all the way around. Cote just adds on there. Man, oh man, that's a real impressive one from Leo Cote right there. Like I said, he's been swinging that hot bat. They had the base open, but they opted to go right at him there. He might have paid for it a little bit. Here's Eric Matchy, number 13. He's swinging at the first pitch here, and he pops it up to 2nd base. Looks like Shaver's going to get it there, and that's the 3rd out of the inning. We'll be right back here on Flow Sports as it's 9-0 Dawgs heading to the bottom of the 4th inning.
Baseball fans, time for the T-shirt can. Brought to you proudly by Luminance Physiotherapy. How many fans that want a T-shirt and say
For more than 25 years, we've been there, helping Canadians find the extra space they need to grow and to create new memories. Access Storage. Buy Canadian, store Canadian.
We would like to say a big shout out to Lori O'Mara and friends on the 43rd Campaign Highway Drive. If you're interested in booking a group event at Senior Stadium, stop by at the Republican office at 403
So we're back here at beautiful Seaman Stadium in Okotoks, Alberta. We're going to see number 3 here leading things off for the Bombers. It's Christian Altamirano. Altamirano is going to swing and foul off the first pitch on a little bit of a half swing there. He's going to foul it back to the Bombers dugout. He's off to a solid start this year. It looks like he's hitting right around 278 on the season. 0 for 1 on the day, but that's a solid start to the year. So the 0-1 is in there for the second strike from Cameron Williams there. Lefty's been dealing here so far for the Dawgs. Only 2 hits given up on the day. It's a pretty solid start to his span here with the Dawgs. He's already got 2 strikeouts on the day as well, as we see here. The count goes to 1-2 here on a fastball just outside. Oh, Antamorano's going to hit this to left field, but it's an atom ball, as it looks like Steven Elsner has no issues bringing that one in, and he's right on it there. So that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting, number 6, Wyatt Ormond.
So now we're going to see number 6, Wyatt Ormond, into bat here. He's swinging at the first pitch, fouls it straight back. He was on that one. Maybe looking to ambush a little bit there, get things going here for the Bombers. The 0-1 from Williams here. It's taken for a strike on the outer half. It's a real good location. The count goes to 0-2. It's really been nothing but business from Williams all day long. He's really been going at these guys. Working fast. 0-2, it's going to be taken up high there at a fastball. You can see the objective from Williams, especially with the 9-0 lead. He's going to come right at these guys, and it's it's going to be a matter of what they can do to kind of try and keep up or put up some runs. The count evens here to 2-2 on another high fastball. We'll see if we see something different here from the lefty. Williams on 2-2, kicks and deals. It's a real good pitch, but it's going to be low. So the count goes to 3-2 now to Wyatt Ormond. So here's the 3-2. It's fouled back. And we'll see another one. For Ormondi, it's could be Ormond or Ormondi. I don't want to butcher it too bad, but he's batting .276 on the year. Off to a solid start here, hitting 4th for Brooks today. Williams with another 3-2 here. Looked like it might have been a changeup on the inner half there. Or something along those lines. It got him a bit out in front, and it swings right through it as Williams racks up another strikeout here. And it looks like that's going to be his 3rd on the day so far. Off to a real good start, and there's now 2 outs in the inning. as we're going to get number 10, Seth Reeker, coming to the dish here. He's the third baseman. Williams goes right at him on the first pitch here, and we see a pop-up here to the second baseman, Matchy. He's going to handle that one no problem. And the Bombers go 1-2-3 here in the bottom of the fourth. We're headed to the fifth inning here on Flow Sports from beautiful Seaman Stadium in Okotoks, Alberta.
Okotoks, running great offers, a great selection of delicious wines, unique spirits, and craft beer, as well as a beautiful tasting bar for glasses and occasions. Now on the mound for the Bombers, number 23, from Okotoks, Aiden Maxwell.
All right, so we're back here from Seaman Stadium in Okotoks, Alberta. We're headed to the top of the fifth inning here for the Dawgs. We have a new pitcher for Brooks. It's going to be number 23, Aiden Maxwell. He's a 6-foot right-hander, 195 pounds from Okanagan College. He's a sophomore as well. And you know what? He's one of those guys from Brooks. A little bit of hometown cooking there for the Bombers. So here we go. First pitch here to Steven Elsner. He takes for strike one on the outer half. Elsner is the left fielder today. He's having a pretty good start to his Dawgs tenure as well. First time with the Dawgs. Elsner swings through that one, and it's going to be 0-2 here. Elsner's batting .294 on the year. It's a pretty good start to that Dawgs tenure. He's been playing quite a bit here in the outfield. The 0-2 is just a bit outside. It looked like a breaking ball there from Maxwell. The count goes to 1-2 here. Elsner wears some pink bat and gloves. Ooh, as he takes there on the outer half. It's going to be strike three here. And this is going to bring up Brandon Paez.
Now batting, number 23, Brandon Paez.
Paez, the designated hitter tonight. We often see him in that infield. Might be just be getting a little bit of time off those feet. He swings at the first pitch and he hits it to the third baseman there. Oh, nice play there. And he's able to apply the tag at first base. Very, very nice play there from the Bombers as Wrecker throws over onto Ormondi. That's a nice play there for the second out of the inning.
Now batting, number 16, Chase Logan.
We're going to see Chase Logan here. Number 16, he's the catcher today. He takes outside for strike one. Looked like a breaking ball there from Maxwell. Going back to that play there with Paez, it's a tough one. It's some of those plays for first baseman, I think those are probably the balls that we don't talk too much about in baseball, but they're real tough. Logan hits one there right back to Maxwell, and he's able to just run it there over to the first baseman, Ormondi. And Bombers are going to get out of the inning here, 1-2-3. I think it's the first 1-2-3 inning of the game from the Dogs. And we're going to go to the bottom of the fifth here on Flow Sports.
Now on the mound for the Okotoks Dawgs from Amherst University, number 18, Ryan McFarland.
So we're back here on Flow Sports. New pitcher for the Dogs is Ryan McFarland, number 18 out of Campbellsville University. A Dogs Academy alum, really a Dog through and through. He's a senior here, and he's from Calgary, Alberta as well. McFarland's been with the college team a few years here, and he's really served a great role out in that bullpen year after year. McFarland deals to Schaefer, and Schaefer hits this one in the gap. It's going to be struck pretty well. Scansey can't get to it, and it looks like it's going to be a stand-up double here for Maddox Schaefer to lead off the inning. Swinging at that first pitch, and it pays off for him as it looks like Brooks is going to have a runner in scoring position here for the rest of this inning. So the double brings up number 15, Liam Kirsch. Kirsch is catching today from Indiana State University. He's a freshman coming from Toronto, Ontario. McFarland kicks and deals, and that one's in there for the first strike. Getting ahead with the fastball there. The 0-1 is taken inside for a ball. The count evens at 1-1. McFarland paints the outside corner there as it goes to 1-2 as he's in the driver's seat here. Real cool afternoon here at the ballpark. It's very interesting seeing the Dogs wear their grays at home and those red uniforms with the gray pants, and seeing the Bombers wear their home whites here in Okotoks is it's an interesting view. As Kirsch hits this one on the ground to second, it's going to move the runner over to third. Schaefer's in there safely at third, but Eric Matchy is able to get the out at first base, no problem. And that'll be the first one of the inning here. We're going to see number 40, Lucas Rick, come to the dish here. He's a Western Michigan University product, junior from Rockford, Michigan. McFarland gets ahead here with the fastball. 0-1 count here with one out. You know, he's looking to attack still by the looks of it with such a big lead. McFarland gets some soft contact here as Rick is going to ground out to Crowson, and that's going to be the second out of the inning here as he is able to complete the out over at first base, no issues. Run does come across to score here, though. Schaefer's going to come in to score. Score's now 9-1 Dawgs. Here's J.R. Bedford. He's the shortstop today from Modesto Junior College. He swings and fouls one off here down the left field line, bringing the count to 1-1. Ooh, a nice pitch there from McFarland as it looked like a breaking ball. Bedford does take it, though, and it's going to be a 2-1 count here, as that one must have just been a bit outside. It's real interesting seeing what guys will throw on those even counts. McFarland comes right back in there on the 2-1 with a fastball, and we're going to go to 2-2 here. So here's the 2-2 pitch with 2 out and nobody on. Good pitch there, and he's going to get him on the outer half there, as Bedford just couldn't quite hold back, and that's going to be out number 3. It's 9-1 Dawgs here, heading to the 6th inning on Flow Sports. So here comes the fan favorite Ricardo Sanchez to the dish here. Ricky's been all over the stat sheet today. He's 3 for 3 already, 2 runs scored, a couple of real good ball and dirt reads that have put the Dawgs in some really good positions to score runs. So here's Maxwell's first pitch to Sanchez. Sanchez is going to take there on the outer half as the count goes to 1-0. We're seeing some clouds move in a little bit here, right to left here, I guess, on our screen on Flow Sports. Sanchez takes there on the outer half. It's going to be 1-1 here. Looked like a fastball there from Maxwell. Really well-placed one there. Sanchez is going to swing, and he's going to pop this one up in the infield. It looks like the third baseman is going to have this one in his grasp. As Recker's there to make the play, and it'll be the first out of the inning. That might keep Sanchez from having a 4-for-4 day, but nonetheless, a real good one. This is going to bring to the plate Logan Grant here. Grant's swinging at the first pitch. Looked like a changeup there from Maxwell as he pulls the string. Had him pretty far out in front there. Grant might have been looking to do a little bit of ambushing there and hit something right on the screws. Count goes to 0-1. Maxwell's going to deliver there just outside and off the dish as we go back to 1-1 here. Now Maxwell seems to be really changing it up here pitch to pitch, kind of keeping these guys on their toes. As he just misses there down low, what looked like it might have been a changeup. Count goes to 2-1 here on Grant. And it's now 3-1 after fastball left out corner there. Grant looking to do some damage here in a good count. But nothing doing here is it Maxwell's pitch just misses up a little high, and Grant's going to be happy to take a walk here. That one's going to bring up Zane Scansey.
Number 12, Scansey.
Scansey, the right fielder today. He's been playing quite a bit of right field here for the Dawgs. Maxwell kicks and deals, the ball's in the dirt. Looks like Grant's going to try and get to second here, and he's going to be in there no problem. Dawgs have been all over balls in dirt today. It's definitely helped them gain some extra bases. Once again, it's one of those things that, at this level of baseball, really all the way up to the pros, if you can take advantage of it, it puts these guys in some really good spots. Scansey's going to get the hit with a runner in scoring position here now. And we'll see if he can get him in. We're going to see a little mound visit here from the pitcher and catcher, make sure they're on the same page. So after the mound visit, we'll see what we see. From Maxwell here. Looked like a breaking ball. It slipped out of his hand a little bit, and we're now at a 2-ball count here for Scansey. Scansey puts a good swing on that one, but the count's going to go to 2-1 here after Maxwell gets it by him there. The 2-1 is a slider, and it's taken outside. Count will go to 3-1 here. Scansey's firmly in the driver's seat here. Maxwell looking to get back in the count. Kicks and deals. Scansey takes it, thinking it might have been a little up high. But no, we're going to see strike 2 here, and count goes to 3-2 with a runner on second. Scansey fouls this one off down the third base line. See Andy Peterson trying to make a play there. It's quite funny. We got 2 first and third base coaches here who really love to try and make plays down the line. I think it's something they might enjoy. Might have a competition between the two of them. Here's Maxwell's 3-2 again. Scansey hits it down the left field line. It's hook and foul. It looks like it's going to be a foul ball. Real close one there. It landed on core 4 down that left field line there. Maybe just a few feet foul. Scansy certainly thought so. It didn't look like he moved too far from the dish. But we're going to do 3-2 again. Scansy, the pride of Gig Harbor, Washington. It's a pretty cool town name. Scansy takes the 3-2 here. Just looked like it caught the very upper corner of the zone. It's going to get called strike 3 here for the second out of the inning. That one's going to bring up number 10, Connor Croson, the third baseman.
Connor Croson.
Croson now batting .416 on the year. As a runner in scoring position with 2 outs. Takes the first pitch low there. You know, talking to both Croson and Nash Kroll, you know, they have that, 3 guys on a tarp that they do. As Croson's hit here by the pitch, and he's going to get first base. But, you know, going back to it, you know, they have that 3 guys on the tarp, and it really seems to keep the entire team in some pretty good spirits sometimes. And, you know, as the WCBL season kind of wears on, it's definitely good to keep that in mind. You always want to be finding the little things that kind of keep everyone excited throughout the year. And, you know, Croson definitely seems to do that. Keeps everyone in pretty good spirits. So the hit by pitch is going to bring up number 46, Leo Cote. Cote playing first base today. Has hit a few balls very hard, but he's going to swing through this first pitch here. Might have been a changeup there, as the count's going to go to 0-1. As I was saying earlier, Cote's looked great since joining this Dawgs lineup. Takes the second one here, as the count goes to 1-1. Really swinging a hot bat, so I'm sure Maxwell from the last few innings probably knows that one. We'll see what he wants to throw at him here. 1-1 is taken outside for a ball. Go to 2-1 here for Cote, the Oregon State University product and Dawgs Academy alum. The 2-1 is taken outside, and Cote is now in the driver's seat as well. We'll go to 3-1 here. Man, oh man. I don't know if I'd want to be pitching to Leo Cote right now, given how hot he is. It's an interesting proposition, 3-1. Here it is. Hit right back up the middle. Oh my. What a catch there from Maxwell. Woo. The ball was hit real hard, and maybe off of hair reaction, Maxwell makes a real nice catch. And the Bombers are going to get out of it and unscathed here. The score's still 9-1. We're heading to the bottom of the 6th here on Flow Sports.
The Okotoks Dawgs would like to extend a happy birthday to the following fans joining us at today's game. Happy 8th birthday, Sullivan. Happy birthday, Candace Martin, Love Garrett. Happy 10th birthday, Hunter. A big shout out to Jake Saints and grandparents and entries that are visiting all the way from St. Louis, Missouri. And happy birthday to Jamie Avaratakis, 37. This is the last call for your 50/50 tickets. Please visit one of our Academy players walking around the concourse for this first base or third base 50/50 tickets.
So we're going to see a new pitcher here for the Dogs. It's going to be number 36, Gavin Wuschke. Wuschke back for another year here. He's pitched real well for the team. Let's see if I can get his ERA and numbers here for us. So Wuschke on the season has 20 innings pitched. He's only given up 5 earned. It's a pretty good stat line there for him. We're going to see number 24, Ben Fischel, in for the Bombers here to lead off the inning. Fischel swings and fouls off the 1-0 pitch there from Wuschke as he gets right into the kitchen there on the inner half of the plate. Fischel playing right field today. He's batting .370 on the year. It's a real hot stat line there for him. Swings at another one there, and it's going to go to 1-2. Wuschke really challenging him here right at the start of this at-bat. 3 straight fastballs, and just kind of saying, there it is. You can hit it if you want, but we got a lead, and we're going to keep pushing at you. So here's the 1-2 from Wuschke. Just a bit outside there and off the plate. Count's going to even here at 2-2. Wuschke, who attends Bellevue University. He's a senior this year. He's from Regina, Saskatchewan. As Fischel hits this one down the left field line. It's past a diving Croson, and it's cut off there in the corner, but it's going to be a stand-up double for Ben Fischel. A hot hitter continues to be hot there at the top of the Bombers lineup. They're once again going to have a runner in scoring position here to lead off the inning. We'll see if they can do anything with it. But Wuschke from Regina, it's something that the Dogs really, get excited about when they have Canadian guys. And it's really, I think for quite a bit of the WCBL, talking to different people around the league, something that the entire league, quite frankly, takes pride in. Because we love our Canadians and we want to support them, right? So it's good to see guys like this in the league. Wuschke kicks and deals there. It's going to be a fastball up high for ball 1 to number 2. Number 2, Peyton Matthews. Matthews from Chicago, Illinois. He's batting .361 on the year through 81 at-bats. 12 walks, 30 hits. Wuschke on 2-0, right, going right at him. This one's popped down the left field line. It's gonna fall though. Carlson can't quite get there. That one's a real tough one, as it's into what many baseball folks would call the Bermuda Triangle a little bit there. Maybe not the traditional one out in center field, but the one that will sometimes happen down that left field line when the third baseman, the shortstop, and the left fielder all converge. Just looked like no one could quite get there. But it's going to bring the count to 2-1 here to Peyton Matthews. Wuschke on 2-1. Kicks and deals. It's a fastball off the plate, and it's going to go to 3-1 here on Matthews. Christian Altamirano is the man on deck here on 3-1. Oh, man. Peyton Matthews hits this one hard to right field. Might have gotten it a little bit off the end of the bat, though. As Scanzi's able to actually come in on this ball. Makes a nice, strong throw to third. And that's going to keep the leadoff batter, Fischel, at second base there. There's now 1 out in this inning. So in steps the left fielder, Christian Altamirano. Wuschke pitching with the lead. Throws strike one in there. Looked like it might have been a changeup, as Altamirano didn't look too interested in swinging at that one, despite it being in a decent spot. We're going to see a mound visit here from pitching coach Joe Sargent, as there is someone warming up in the Dawgs bullpen. It appears to be a righty down there. Potentially Frank Flores, as I see an orange glove. It's always funny, you know, it's we all have our different markers to see who's warming up where around the ballpark, or who might be coming into the game as a pinch hitter or anything along those lines. So it could be Flores in the bullpen, but they're sticking with Wuschke here, as the count is 0-1 to Christian Altamirano. Runner in scoring position at second is Ben Fischel, the leadoff batter. Here's Wuschke's 0-1 to Altamirano. This one's tapped back to the pitcher. Wuschke goes to third. They have him. They're going to get him there, no problem at all, no rundown at all. They just slap the tag on him. That's going to be the second out of the inning there. Altamirano does reach first base, no issue. But that's a big second out for the Dawgs. There's no longer a runner in scoring position, as the cleanup batter comes to the dish. You know, sometimes baseball can be a tale of base running to some extent. Obviously, you need to hit the ball real well, but you know, the Dawgs you see today taking extra bases, really taking advantage of balls in dirt. And we've seen a few base running blunders from the Bombers. So a lot of times, you know, that can make a bit of a difference. Wuschke there. We're going to see a ball for ball one to number 6. Wyatt Ormonde. Ormonde, the first baseman, is from Long Beach, California. See the count go to 2-0 here. Wuschke on 2-0. This one's popped up by Ormonde. Matchy getting plenty of work out there. It's about the third infield fly that he's had to catch out there at second base, handling them real easily. And that's the third out of the inning. We're going to go to the 7th here on Flow Sports from beautiful Siemens Stadium here in Okotoks. We'll be right back.
Alberta. Alberta egg farmers are proud to provide fresh, affordable local eggs every day. Eggs. A nutritional powerhouse with 6 grams of protein that knocks it out of the park.
And so we're back from Siemens Stadium. New pitcher for the Bombers. It's going to be number 29, Luis Gallardo, who's going to get the call here. He's a 5'11" right-handed pitcher, 190 pounds. He attends the University of Michigan at Dearborn. He's a junior. This young man is from Red Deer, Alberta, another Canadian. And the first batter that he's going to face here is Eric Matchey, the pride of Illinois State University, another Dawgs Academy alumni guy. Matchey's been having a pretty good day out there at second base, getting quite a bit of action. He also has a hit on the day. He's 1 for 3 at the moment with 2 RBIs. So here's the 0-0. This one's a little behind Matchey. As Gallardo is going to get a wake-up call here in the game. Kick off the bat. Right off the bat, I should say. Count goes to 1-0 to Matchey. Matchey swings and he hits this one in the gap to left center field. This is driving the center fielder back. And it looks like it's going to be a stand-up double for Matchey to kick things off here in the top of the 7th inning for the Dawgs. That was a real good swing. It looked like a breaking ball there from Gallardo. And he just stayed right on it, swung and hit it right into the gap there, no problem at all. It's a real impressive swing on 1-0. You know, a lot of guys might not be looking for the breaking ball there, but he was ready for it. So the double is going to bring up number 38, Steven Elsner. He's our left fielder today. Elsner with a runner in scoring position takes there as he gets ahead in the count, 1-0. Elsner from Bellevue University. He's a senior this year. He swings through that one as it's now 1-1. Elsner's a real imposing man at the dish. A guy that pitchers might try and stay away from just because of the way he looks at the dish. He hits this one hard, though, down the right field line. Looked like Matchey had to freeze on that one as the first baseman almost made a diving play on it. And he's going to hold there at third as Andy Peterson has that stop sign up there. But a nice swing from Elsner there. And he's going to be on board at first base. We're going to have runners on the corner with nobody out. This will bring up Brandon Paez, the DH tonight. Paez from Montreal, Quebec, attending the University of Utah. Swinging on the first pitch here, he fouls it back. Paez batting .337, .373, I should say here on the year. Don't want to shortchange him there. He's got 21 hits, 8 walks, and about 56 at-bats. Here's the 0-1. Paez hits this one to left field. This one's pretty far back there. Oh, and the left fielder can't quite track it down. This one's going to bring in one home. Elsner's cruising to third, and he gets there before the throw. That ball was hit real well to left field. And it wasn't an easy play by any means, but he couldn't quite track it down out there in left field. And it's going to be a tough one for Christian Altamirano, as it does look like the official scorer's decision here from the Okotoks Dawgs press box is going to be, I guess I should say, the Bill McAlpine press box is going to be an E7. And so, yeah, it's going to be an E7. Makes an unearned run here. And it looks like we're going to have a pinch hitter here in Jason Areola. Oftentimes the starting catcher here for the Dawgs is going to get in that bat. He takes one outside from Gallardo. So the score is now 10-1 here for the Dawgs. Here in the top of the 7th, Ariel takes another one. That one's going to catch the corner though, as the count evens at 1-1. Still no one out here for the Dawgs. Runners on second and third. Real good chance to really blow this one out of the water. Maybe put this team away for the rest of the day. Ariel hits this one to left field. Will it be enough? Steven Elsner is tagging, but he's going to hold there. Good throw there by the left fielder, Christian Almirano. And so that'll be the first out of the inning. Looks like we're going to get another pinch hitter here in Aiden Munoz. Munoz from Simpson University. He's a junior. He's from Coachella, California. Munoz swinging at the first pitch. It's this one foul. Joe Sargent can't quite make the play down there at the first base coach's box. Although this is a serious game, Andy Peterson over at the third base side looks like he might have a little smile on his face over there. So they have a bit of a competition on those ones. Count goes to 0-1 here as Gallardo kicks and deals. Looks like it might have been a changeup just taken outside there by Munoz, as the count's going to go to 1-1. Still runners on second and third here with one out. Munoz takes a healthy hack at that one, and the count's going to go to 1-2 here. You know, these are the times, even with the lead, you want to get a ball in play. Get that guy home from third. Gallardo throws a breaking ball there. Looked to be taken high there by Munoz. Count's going to even here at 2-2. Gallardo's 2-2. Hitting the air to right field. This one's hit way back, way back. Munoz thinks he got it. He knows he got it. This one's going to be a home run. It's a 3-run home run. And it puts the Dawgs way ahead here. Oh man, they brought their bats on Sunday afternoon. So the score is now 13-1 here in the seventh inning. Man, he hit that one well. It was pretty much a no-doubter out there to right field. You know, around these parts, we like to call that a sidewalk shot. As that one probably clanged off the sidewalk pretty good out there in right field. And you know, hopefully no windshields were damaged out there, as there is a street that goes past right around Siemens Stadium. What a good swing there by Munoz. So Logan Grant's going to step to the plate here. Took ball one there from Gallardo. Gallardo gets back in the count here and evens it at 1-1. Grant hits this one a mile high out towards the second baseman, Schaefer. Schaefer puts this one away, and that's going to be the second out of the inning. And in comes Zane Scansey, number 12. He's the right fielder today.
Number 12, Zane Scansey.
Scansey from Campbellsville University. Takes strike one here from Gallardo. Looked to be a breaking ball there, getting ahead in the count. I can see some people now out in right field maybe tracking down that home run ball. Always something that brings excitement to the kids here in Okotoks, getting a home run ball or really any ball here from the players. So the count goes to 0-2 here on Scansey as he gets back-to-back breaking balls to start off this one. And quite frankly, I don't blame Gallardo at all, given how hot Zane Scansey has been right near the top the league standings in really all major statistical categories. He's going to take a ball here right on the outside corner. It's a great eye there from Scansy. Count goes to 1-2. Gallardo kicks and deals. Scansy pops this one up. It's down the left field line. It's creeping towards the berm, and it looks like the third baseman is going to run out of room on this one. Record just couldn't get any further back there. As you know, like I was saying earlier this inning, I think some kid's going to get a ball and be real happy about it. So the count's going to remain 1-2 here with 2 outs in the 7th inning. 4 are already in for the Dawgs. Gallardo throws a fastball in the inner half here. This one's fouled off down the left field line. So Scansy working hard to stay alive here. Another 1-2 incoming. He takes there for ball 2. Count now 2-2. That one looked like it might have been a breaking ball. You know, Gallardo does seem to be throwing quite a few strikes here with his different pitches. Just might have left one up earlier in the inning. Scansy takes that one. We're going to go to 3-2 here. The on-deck batter is number 10, Connor Croson. Here's the 3-2. Scansy puts this one into left field. It's popped up. Left fielder started back, but he is creeping in. And it looks like he's going to be able to make the play there for the 3rd out of the inning. We're headed to the bottom half of the 7th here on Flow Sports.
The live sports experience is changing. Teams and facilities are under pressure to provide online and in-venue entertainment. IKS Live has the right team to deliver. We provide service across North America and produce the best fan experience, in the seats or streaming to you. IKS Live continues to bring you the best seat in the house.
Thank you, Okotoks. The 7th inning stretch proudly brought to you by Western R&B Country.
Now on the mound for your Dogs, number 32, Anderson Torres.
So it's Anderson Tordif in the pitch here for the Dawgs, number 32. He's going to face number 10 for the Bombers here to start off the inning. That is Seth Recker. Wrecker swinging at the first pitch here. He pops it up to right field. Scanzi's got it, no problem. He puts it away for the first out of the inning. Nice little start for Tordif.
Now batting number 20, Max Shearer.
Tordif just recently joined the Dawgs, trying to piece together where he's from. I do believe he's from Surrey, British Columbia. And from what I can piece together, as he gets in there to even the count at 1-1, it appears he attends Kalkamamas Community College, who are members of the NWAC down there in Oregon and Washington. So here's Tordif on 1-1. In there for a strike, and it's now going to go to 1-2 on number 20 for the Bombers. I do believe this is Maddox Schaefer. Schaefer from McCook Community College. He's a sophomore from Bellevue, Ontario. And yeah, just another one of those Canadian boys. We got a Canadian matchup here. Schaefer hits this one to right field. Scanzi, ever dependable out there. Looks like he's going to get this one, no problem. Puts it away for out number 2 here in the bottom half of the 7th.
Now batting number 15, Liam Kirsch.
And that one's going to bring up number 15, Liam Kirsch, the catcher. Tordif throws a fastball in there. This one's hit out to second base. Matthew makes the play, no problem out there. He throws on to first, and that's going to be the 3rd out of the inning here in the bottom half of the 7th. The Bombers go 1-2-3. It's still 13-1 here in Okotoks as we move on to the 8th inning here on Flow Sports.
Congratulations, if that is your ticket, it's also $100 written. Claim your winnings at the Dawgs office. A reminder, we do post our 50/50 number to social media after every game. Thank you for supporting Dawgs Baseball.
The 8th inning is presented by the Beautiful Game and Casino. Times to replace stay and play. Now the mouth for the first Bombers, number 22, Lucas Springfield.
So it looks like we're going to see a new pitcher in for the Bombers here. It's going to be Lucas Granario. He's from Roadbridge, Ontario, another Canadian boy. Attends Three Rivers College, and he's a freshman there.
Now batting, number 10, Connor Rosen.
The first batter for Granarino is going to be Connor Croson, number 10. Third baseman here for the Dawgs. As I mentioned earlier, Croson just announcing today that he's going to be going to Tennessee Tech next year, along with his tarp mate, I guess some might say, Nash Crowell. He's quite excited about it by the sounds of it. Croson swinging on the first pitch here from Granariro. That's going to be strike one there, as Granariro goes right at him there on the inner half. The 0-1 from Granariro is up high as the count goes to 1-1. The 1-1. Swung on and fouled back there by Croson. A pretty good cut on that one. So we go to 1-2 on the Dawgs vet. That one's low as we go to 2-2. You know, I'm sure night in, night out, it gets talked about quite a bit on these broadcasts here for the Dawgs, but, you know, I'll say my piece. Connor Croson really, you know, resembles exactly what it means to be an Okotoks Dawg. He appears to get hit up high here. Up near the face guard, but he is wearing one of those face guards. He appears to be all right as he's taken his base quite quickly here. Barry Eisman over there trying to make sure he's all right at first. But as I was saying, you know, Croson's a guy who came up in the academy, grew up in the academy from Okotoks, grew up and ended up playing on the college team, has found quite a bit of success on the college team, you know, winning all these championships, and just an overall good guy. You know, it's something that we want our listeners to know. So here's Jackson Fiera. He's pinch hitting here. He's picking on the first pitch, and he's going to drive this one out to center field. Center fielder coming in, and he's able to make the grab there for the first out of the inning. That will bring up Eric Matchy, second baseman.
Now batting, number 50, Eric Matchy.
So Granariro bounces back there quickly after hitting the first batter that he faces. Here's Lucas Granariro's first pitch to Matchy. It's hit on the ground to the third baseman. He goes to second quickly, over to first, and the Bombers are going to be able to turn two as they get out of the inning here at the top of the eighth. We'll be right back from Siemens Stadium on Flow Sports.
Now on the mound, number 26, from the University of Colorado Pueblo, Frank Flores Jr.
So we're back from Siemens Stadium as the beautiful tones of Sweet Caroline ring on. And as some members of the press box might say, the bump, bump, bumps ring on. We have a new pitcher in for the Dawgs. It's going to be Frank Flores Jr., number 26. He's a right-handed pitcher, stands 6 feet tall, 175 pounds. He is from Colorado Springs, Colorado, and he is currently a freshman attending the University of Colorado Pueblo. We've seen Flores quite a bit here for the Dawgs, starting off the season. He's been a very reliable arm out of that bullpen. Flores' first batter is going to be Lucas Rick. He gets the ball out to center. As Logan Grant comes in, and he's going to be able to track that one down for the first out of the inning, despite losing his hat out there. Starting to get a little bit windier here today. Not too bad as some of those clouds I was mentioning earlier appear to be still avoiding us. So not too ugly yet. Might see some rain later on, but hopefully we can get through this one before then. Flores pounds strike one there to J.R. Bedford. A shortstop for the Bombers. Flores right back on the mound. This is there just outside as the count goes to 1-1. The 1-1 is fouled back there by Bedford. Bedford batting .241 for the Bombers. Here's the 1-2 from Flores. Real good pitch there on the outer half. Maybe just a little bit outside as the count's going to even here at 2-2 against Bedford. Flores Jr. kicks and deals. That one's low there, so we'll go to 3-2. The 3-2. Swung on and missed by Bedford. And Frank Flores has the first strikeout of his outing. And out number 2 here. He's going to come to the dish here. Flores back on the mound. Pound strike one in there. Getting ahead in the count. Really coming in here with an agenda by the looks of it. Up by quite a few. Right back at him. But this one's hit well by Fischel, and it's going to be a single in the center field there. Grant collects it quickly and gets it back to the infield. Pretty well hit ball there by Fischel. So he's going to be aboard, bringing up Peyton Matthews. Matthews, the center fielder for the Bombers. Here's Flores, the pitch. In there for strike one, back ahead in the count. Flores Jr. has a real nice blue glove. I was referencing it earlier, thinking that it might have been him in the bullpen, but I think I had my colors mixed up. Maybe I'm going a little colorblind, actually. Count's now even at 1-1. Here's the pitch from Flores. Taken up high there by Matthews. As he falls behind 2-1. The 2-1. Taken as well here. As they rule he did not go. As we'll go to 3-1 here on Matthews. Flores Jr. working fast again. So he gets a Real interesting swing there from Matthews, as he's going to foul it off to maybe his knee area. That one's always dangerous. Saw Christian Yelich a few years ago when he was, about an MVP candidate, foul one off into his knee, and it cost him an entire season. It's definitely putting Matthews in a bit of a discomfort here. Hopefully not as much of discomfort as Yelich, though. It's going to take a few seconds. So the count's going to go to 3-2 here with 2 outs in the bottom of the 8th inning. Flores comes set. He kicks and deals. And this one's on the outside corner for strike 3. Flores with 2 strikeouts in the inning. Strands 1. And that's going to do things, end things here in the 8th inning as we move to the 9th here from Siemens Stadium on Flow Sports. You're watching Dawgs Baseball. So Lucas Granarero, hopefully I'm not butchering that too bad. Granarero, back for a second inning of work here. And he's going to face Steven Elsner to lead off the inning here on what has been a pretty fun Sunday afternoon here at the ballpark in Okotoks. Got kids sliding up and down the berm. Really running full speed up and down the berm, quite frankly. Here's the 0-0 from Granarero. Elsner takes low for ball 1. It really is quite a fun atmosphere here in Okotoks, even on a day like today where the Bombers are actually the home team. There's still a pretty good crowd here, right around 1,500 people on hand to witness this one. It's been quite the offensive performance from the Dawgs right from the start, quite frankly. Just coming out with some hot bats up and down all the way through the lineup. Even seeing a pinch hitter home run tonight. We do see some action in the Dawgs bullpen as the lefty begins to warm. I do believe it's Nate Charlton from Mount Hood Community College. Elsner now in a 1-2 count here. Looked like he just fouled one off of the umpire, and they're just taking a little bit of time to reset here. So here's Granarero's 1-2. Elsner takes that one. As the count goes to 2-2. Elsner from San Francisco, California, takes this one, and it's going to go to 3-2. So we hear the bring the action sound effect from Siemens Stadium here on this 3-2 count. Elsner takes ball 4 there, and he's going to be aboard to start this top of the 9th inning, I should say. That's going to bring Brandon Paez to the plate, the designated hitter tonight from Montreal, Quebec. Paez has hit a few balls hard today. the last of which was stung in the gap. Takes the first pitch here from Granario up high. The count goes to 1-0. The 1-0. Taken low for ball 2. As Paez now in the driver's seat. Paez takes another one as the count goes to 2-1. That one looked like it was in a good place outside the outer half of the zone there. The 2-1. Taken low there by Paez. Granario just struggling a little bit to find the zone here after the walk, and now going to 3-1 to Paez. It is his second inning of work, which for some bullpen guys, may be a bit much, but you never know. Paez a big swing there. The count's going to go to 3-2. The 3-2. Called strike 3 on the outer half. Granario just froze Paez there with a fastball. Well-placed one there. That's going to bring up Jason Arriola, number 29. Arriola from Riverside, California. He's a sophomore attending the University of Colorado, Pueblo. Granario's 0-0. Taken there for a ball. Count goes to 1-0. If you haven't been out to Seaman Stadium this year, there's no time like the present. It's somewhere where the little ones certainly have fun, as I see a kid just do a log roll all the way down the wild pitch there, as Elsner's going to move on to second, no problem. Count goes to 2-0 on Arriola. There's now a runner in scoring position for the Dawgs. The 2-0. Taken there for 3 to make the count 3-0. The on-deck batter is Aiden Munoz. The 3-0. Taken for ball 4. So Arriola is aboard. In comes the man who might have put this one out of reach for the Bombers. As he hit a home run just 2 innings ago, a 3-run shot. Here's Aiden Munoz, number 20, from Simpson University. So it's 2 on and 1 out for the Dawgs. Granario kicks and delivers. That one's going to be outside for ball 1. The 1-0 is taken, and it's going to go to 2-0. A dangerous count for a hitter like Munoz, who's already showing. He often hits for average a bit more, but he's already shown that if you put him in a good count, he might do something with it. Munoz takes here at the knees as the count goes to 2-1. The 2-1 taken down inside as the count's going to go to 3-1 on Aiden Munoz. Munoz batting .296 on the year and 53 at-bats. He's got 15 hits and 8 walks. Pretty solid start to his Dawgs tenure. So this one's going to be taken low as well. And so Granario has loaded up the bases on walks here. You see some movement down in the Brooks bullpen. as it appears a left-handed pitcher is warming down there. Can't quite make out the number. We are seeing a lefty. So the walk's going to bring up the ever-imposing Logan Grant, as the Bombers head coach is out of the dugout to have a conversation here with the umpire. Maybe wondering how many visits he has left. So it looks like he's going to make the trot out to the mound. We might be seeing that left-hander that I was talking about. And yeah, we are. We're going to see a move here to the lefty out of the pen. That's going to do it for Lucas Guerrero. We'll have a new pitcher when we come back on Flow Sports. So we're going to see quite a few changes here, as the new pitcher is number 28, Keithan Vaquera. Vaquera attends Long Beach City College. He's from Bakersfield, California, and he's a freshman. And we're going to see a pinch hitter as well, as number 40, Chase Tucker, a Dawgs Academy alum, one of the lasting members of the few championship teams the past couple years. He's going to dig in here. Traditionally a pitcher, but we're going to see him bat here with the bases loaded. So here's Chase Tucker, number 40. Tucker, a senior from Campbellsville University, pride of St. John's, Newfoundland. I hope we got to hear heave away there on his way to the dish. He takes ball one here from Vaquera. He hits a ball up the middle. The second baseman, Schaefer, he's going to go to second here. And Bedford's going to go on to first, and they are going to turn the double play here to get them out of the inning. Nicely turned there by the middle infielders from Brooks, and that's going to keep any more runs from getting off the board, as it's now 13-1 still here in Okotoks, and we're going to head to the bottom half of the ninth inning. New pitcher Nate Charlton coming on to pitch. We'll see you on the other side here on Flow Sports.
Hey baseball fans, make sure to stay up to date with your favorite teams across the league by subscribing to the WCBL YouTube channel right now. We have tons of free coverage for you over there, including daily highlights, full archived game broadcasts, daily game day previews, plus 2 weekly shows including the WCBL Report with myself and Joe McFarland every Wednesday, and also the WCBL Game of the Week pregame show leading right up to game time every Thursday night. It's all in one spot, the WCBL YouTube channel. Subscribe today.
So we're going to see a new pitcher in number 22, Nate Charlton, come in to pitch here for the Dogs. Charlton, proud Okotokian, Okotoks native. Currently attending Mount Hood Community College, where he's a freshman. The 6'3" lefty, weighs 190 pounds. And first batter that he's going to face here is number 3, Christian Altamirano from Denver, Colorado. So Altamirano digs in here to start the 9th inning, start the bottom of the 9th inning. Here's the pitch from Charlton. In there for strike 1. On the outer half as Altamirano took a real good hack at that one. Here's the 0-1. Just a bit low as the count goes to 1-1 now on Altamirano. Charlton, another Dawgs Academy alumni. Quite a few on this team now. That one's in there on the outer half for strike 2, as we're going to see a 1-2 count on Altamirano. Charlton keeping up with the theme out of the Dogs bullpen, going right at these Bombers hitters. Much probably to the chagrin, or to the liking of Joe Sargent down there with such a big lead. The 1-2 spoiled off near the third base dugout. Staying alive is Altamirano. And we'll have another 1-2 coming here right away. Here's the pitch from Charlton. It's hit into right field. And that's going to be a single in there from Altamirano. Scansey fields it and he gets it back into the infield. Single's going to bring up number 6, Wyatt Armandi. Armandi, the current first baseman for the Bombers. Here's Charlton's first pitch. That one's taken outside for ball 1. The 1-0. Taken for a ball as well, as the count's going to go to 2-0, as Altamirano is going to take second on a defensive indifference there. So it's a runner in scoring position here for Armandi. Charlton kicks and deals, but that one's going to be low. The count goes to 3-0. No one out, and the runner on second here. The 3-0. 3-0 hack in there as Armandi, the cleanup hitter for the Bombers, fouls that one down the left field line as we'll go through to 3-1. I guess not too surprising given that he is the cleanup hitter. And it is the 9th inning. So here's the 3-1. Charlton trying to get back in the count here. Working hard as he throws a breaking ball in there at the top of the zone. And we'll go to 3-2. The 3-2 as we hear the Jaws music here in Okotoks. That one's hit hard up the middle. This one's going to play to run. As Altamirano is going to come around to score, standing up. That ball was hit hard up the middle by Armandi. So that's going to make it 13-2 for the Dawgs, as it appears that we're going to get a pinch hitter here from the Bombers. The pinch hitter is going to be Zion Piala.
Now, number 25, Zion Piala.
Piala, a freshman. He comes to the WCBL from Hilo, Hawaii. He's listed as a pitcher on the Bombers roster, but he's getting some at-bats here. So he's already ahead in the count, 2-0. Hits this one hard to left field. Will it drop? It will. So it's a single for Piala. And the Bombers are going to have runners at first and second with nobody out. Very impressive swing by the Hawaiian. It appears that we're going to have another pinch hitter here. And it's going to be number 8, Deary Steert Couture. This is a Calgary native, and he's a freshman at Caro Caso Community College. So Steary Couture quickly falls behind here, 0-2. Charlton pumps in another fastball there on the outer half. Always fun seeing where these WCBL players come from, as we go from a guy from Hawaii to a guy from Calgary. It's quite impressive, and really a cool part of the league, as the count here goes to 1-2 after Charlton just misses outside the outer edge. The 1-2. Taken in the dirt there by Steert Couture. So the count evens at 2-2. Here's the pitch from Charlton. Oh, and that one is in there. Up at the top of the zone, it looked like a changeup coming in from the front door. It just leaked back enough to catch that front edge. So the strikeout is going to make it 1 out and runners on first and second here for the Bombers. As their catcher is going to step to the plate here. Here's Liam Kirsch. Charlton pounds strike one in there on the outer edge. Jumping ahead in the count. And goes right back there for the second strike. Pitching ahead in the count, ever important at this level and really all levels of baseball. So often it seems that we see the guys who are consistently ahead in the count having quite a bit of success. We've seen it for years here with the Dawgs, whether it's Jeff Duda or Graham Bruner or Quinn Toshnick or Brock Townsend. It's quite consistent. Guys who pound strikes often, get quite a few outs. So here's the 0-2 to Liam Kirsch, the catcher. And that one is up high. Swung on and missed, and that's going to be a strikeout for Nate Charlton. That'll make it 2 outs here in the 9th inning. The Dawgs just 1 away from finalizing this one. It's going to bring Lucas Rick, number 40, to the dish. Charlton's first pitch is up high. Count goes to 1-0. Saw Rick hit a ball hard in his last at bat. The 1-0 is taken for a ball on a slider out in the outside corner. So here's the 2-0. That one's also taken for a ball. That one looked to be low. So the count goes to 3-0 here on Lucas Rick, the Bombers' designated hitter. The 3-0, he's swinging. It's down the left field line. This one's going to get past a diving Connor Croson, and this one's going to play to run here. As standing up is the cleanup hitter, Wyatt Ormondi, scoring from second there. And that's going to make it 13-3 here in the bottom of the ninth inning. So it's Rick's second hit of the day. He'll have a nice 2-for-4 night. And it's going to bring J.R. Bedford to the dish with 2 outs. Charlton's first pitch to Bedford is there on the outside corner for strike 1. Bedford hitless so far tonight. He takes ball 1 low. So the count goes back to even here at 1-1. Charlton kicks and deals. That one's low as well. We'll go to 2-1. The 2-1 is swung on and missed there by Bedford. Charlton with a fair amount of deception there. It looked like it might have been a changeup. Had him swinging over the top of it. Really well placed in the zone. And so now the count's 2-2 with 2 outs here in the bottom of the ninth inning. Charlton's 2-2 is up high. We're going to go to 3-2. So here's the 3-2. On a sunny afternoon here at Siemens Stadium. 2 outs in the ninth inning. Dawgs looking to put a cap on it. Here's the 3-2 from Charlton. That one's fouled off. We'll do it again. You know, despite it being kind of the back half of this afternoon, everyone in the ballpark still looks pretty energized. Especially, once again, those kids on the berm just running around. Here's Charlton's 3-2. This one's fouled by Bedford down the left field line as well. So the Bombers will live to see another pitch here. Ben Fischel's the one on deck. Really seems to be the Bombers' hottest hitter. And potentially maybe one of the better hitters in the league, really. He's batting .386. Can Bedford get it to him? Here's the 3-2 from Charlton. This one's hit down the third base line. That's going to be foul as well, says the home plate umpire. Despite the race to the third base bag. So we will do it once again. Bedford putting up quite a bit of a battle here. Not wanting to be the final out of the game. It's always funny being the final out of a game. You really don't want to do it at all. It's whatever reason, it's a bit painful. So he's putting up a pretty good fight to make sure he isn't. So here's Charlton's 3-2 once again. The 3-2 is on the outside corner. It's taken by Bedford. And the Dawgs are going to win this one. The score of 13-3. And the Dawgs cruise on a Sunday afternoon, bringing their big bats to the park here at Siemens Stadium. A great day that saw quite a bit of offense all the way up and down the line. Contributions from really everyone. It was a fun one to watch. Thank you for joining us. Thank you for being patient with me. My name's Dan Donnelly. I'm the press box manager here with the Okotoks Dawgs. So this certainly is not my normal day-to-day here. So I appreciate you joining us. Thanks for tuning in on Flow Sports, and we'll see you next time here, Dawgs Nation. Hope you have a great rest of your night. And yes, we'll see you again. Bye for now.